So this is part 4 of my little video series on the seemingly foreign policy differences between Obama and Clinton. And this time I'm going to be talking about nuclear weapons and human rights issues. So basically both candidates stress the importance of taking ballistic missiles off their current hair trigger alert status, lessening U.S. reliance on nuclear weapons, opposing the Bush administration's efforts to build a new generation of nuclear weapons or defensive missile systems, and supporting a comprehensive test ban treaty. Clinton and Obama have criticized aspects of Bush's administration missile defense program, but support the continued development of defense capabilities, such as missile defense a la Ronald Reagan, which is now being put into place as we speak in the nation of Poland via their government over there, which is opposed basically by 50% or more of all Europeans. Obama has called for the eventual elimination of all nuclear weapons, but all candidates maintain that Bush's double standards, such as threatening Iran over simply the prospects of developing nuclear weapons, while not opposing the already existing nuclear arsenals of India, Pakistan, and the nation of Israel. Obama has pledged to work vigorously to better secure nuclear weapon stockpiles and to negotiate with Russia and other nuclear powers for a dramatic reduction of nuclear stockpiles. While Clinton has emphasized military means of deterring additional countries from developing nuclear weapons, Obama has emphasized U.S. obligations under the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, or treaties, to take serious steps towards disarmament, arguing, as we do this, we will be in a better position to lead the world in enforcing the rules of the road if we firmly abide by those rules. It's time to stop giving countries like Iran and North Korea an excuse. What Obama, of course, did not mention here was that the non-proliferation treaties signed by the United States some time ago and ratified have basically been nullified under Bush, and they are no longer active as a result of unilateral action by the United States government. Human rights. Clinton voted for a 2002 amendment that prohibits the United States from cooperating in any way with the International Criminal Court, the ICC, in its prosecution of individuals responsible for serious crimes against humanity, restricts U.S. foreign aid to countries that support the ICC, and authorizes the President of the United States to use military force to free individuals from the United States, citizens or otherwise, or allied countries detained by the ICC. Now, obviously, this is basically going against international law, and it's quite something not to support the ICC under these circumstances. I am not supportive of that position in the very least, and so I don't support Clinton's position on this at all. All candidates have displayed a tendency to exaggerate human rights abuses by regimes and movements opposed by the United States, while minimizing human rights abuses by pro-US regimes, such as, it isn't listed here, but such as Egypt, Jordan, Israel, and many others. Clinton has gone so far as sponsoring Senate resolutions explicitly contradicting findings of Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, and other reputable human rights groups when they are critical of the policies of the US or its allies. Now, that probably concludes my reading of this essay. You can look up the whole thing on Common Dreams. The original essay is by Stephen Zunes, mentioned in my previous video. And it should come as no surprise that I cannot endorse either of the top Democratic candidates at this point. If push comes to shove, I will probably be persuaded to vote for Obama, but I'm not even sure about that anymore. And so it's very disheartening to see the Democratic Party establishment sinking to new lows year after year. I'm not happy about the situation, and I'm not quite sure what to do about it, but it needs to be changed, and pressure needs to be turned up in a major way towards the Democratic Party establishment from those of us who still consider ourselves to be Democrats. The only other solution is possibly to form a third party, which is, that's a very long process, 20 years at least. I look at the Green Party, or possibly other peaceful, non-violent, violent alternatives, such as boycotting presidential elections altogether. And I haven't come to that conclusion quite yet, but it is very definitely a possibility at this point. And so, well, stay tuned and consider the possibility, at least. I'm not sure what to think about it at this point. It's very, very difficult. The decisions that we have to make at this point are very difficult. And most of all, we cannot give the Democratic Party leadership, which has not represented our wishes as the people, we cannot reward them with further votes just because there's no one else to vote for. I don't think that's a good enough reason. So, I don't know. Stay tuned. I'm ambivalent about the whole situation. It's probably one of the most difficult decisions I've made in the last 20 years. So, see you later. Bye.